Hey, what's up? I'm KBHD here. You know what sucks? Not being able to recommend a phone, no matter how good it is. See, every time Huawei drops a new phone, I feel like the conversation we all have is the same thing over and over, which is, it's a great piece of hardware, and they made these advances, and here's some new features, but if you live outside of China, you probably shouldn't get it. And even if you do, the experience is so gutted that it's just not worth it. And so what do you know? Believe it or not, they just dropped the Mate 40 Pro. And to me, this phone, this is the ultimate expression of like, no matter how good their new phone is, it's impossible to recommend. Which sucks because this phone has some really technically impressive stuff. You can see this new color slash finish here on the back of this one. They call it Mystic Silver. And it has this sheen to it that reflects like pretty much every color of the rainbow, depending on what angle you hold it, which is technically impressive. And then around the front, you see the huge display, a roughly 2K 6.76 inch OLED display with a 90 Hz refresh rate, fingerprint reader underneath the glass, of course. And then they're doing what they did last year with the Mate series, which is curving that display right over the edges till it like melts into the side of the phone. Now, y'all know how I feel about actually using curved displays. They create unnecessary accidental touches, they can be frustrating, they cost more, and they're more fragile. But Huawei's sticking with it basically because they look so dramatic. Like this one's again curved so much that they had to move the power and volume buttons further back on the phone. And sometimes even the content on the display or the keyboard itself that you're typing on is like melted off of the side. Inconvenient, but technically impressive. Then around the back, there's even more. You can see the camera bump. They're calling this a space ring design inspired by the first photo of a black hole, which it might be a bit of a stretch, but it's definitely a unique design for the 4 cameras that they've put up in this phone. And because it's in the middle, actually it has the unique benefit of not rocking as much as most other phones.